John had a special kink, being his lover's pet. Their new game that day was to stuff John into a suitcase and go grocery shopping. This never-before-tried activity filled John with anticipation, but an accident occurred as soon as they reached the supermarket entrance. While his lover just stepped away to answer a phone call, the suitcase was mistakenly taken by someone else. Inside the suitcase, John was still daydreaming about the upcoming part of the game, completely unaware of what was happening. When he unzipped the suitcase to check, he was shocked to see that the person pulling the suitcase had turned into a stranger. Half an hour later, John was taken to a warehouse. After figuring out the situation, he learned that a couple's daughter had been kidnapped by robbers, and they had taken the wrong suitcase, thinking it contained the ransom. Then the robber showed up to demand the ransom. Unexpectedly, when the suitcase with John inside was pushed over, the robber kicked the suitcase down. John almost screamed out loud, and only then did he realize that if the suitcase was opened, he would definitely be killed. So he endured severe pain to call the police, but he had no idea where he was. Helplessly, John could only ask his lover for help. To his surprise, his lover still thought he was in the suitcase accompanying her shopping. This made John completely desperate. But just as the robber was about to unzip the suitcase, the sound of police car sirens suddenly came from downstairs. The robber hurried to the window to check, and at that moment, the man tried to take the opportunity to subdue the robber. Unfortunately, he only knocked off the robber's mask, which enraged the robber, who was furious at having his real face seen. He swore he would not let anyone at the scene go, then put a knife to the man's neck and demanded that the police downstairs prepare a helicopter. At this time, John inside the suitcase felt that the robber's voice was very familiar. He peeked out secretly and was shocked to find that the robber was actually his own son, Carl. What was worse, the man's wife was also Carl's accomplice. They had even colluded to kidnap his daughter just to get the ransom. Hearing this, the man was extremely angry. He turned around and tried to kill his wife, but luckily Carl overpowered him. Just as Carl was about to finish the man off, a loud shout made everyone at the scene freeze. Then the zipper of the suitcase was quickly unzipped, and John, who was naked, stood up and stopped his son Carl from his wrongful act. Thinking that the police would arrive soon, John had no choice but to tell Carl to leave first, saying he would take the blame for the kidnapping. After speaking, John walked out of the suitcase, but he suddenly felt something was wrong. When he turned around, he realized this was all on a performance stage.